Former public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane is back in the court to continue her fight for her job. Now, the Constitutional Court is hearing 3 applications in the public protector matter. This is in relation to a High Court judgment which declared President Cyril Ramaphosa's decision to suspend Mkhwebane invalid. The applications seek to determine whether the Apex Court will confirm the setting aside of the PP suspension. Let's go to eNCA senior reporter Slindelo Masikane, who's following that story for us, and she joins us now live. Now, Slee, I know that the 3 applicants were given about 10 minutes to make opening statements today. What have they said so far?
Well, so far, Maseko, we have heard from the Democratic Alliance, and we are now hearing, in fact, from the advocate representing the presidency in this matter. You see me looking back because we actually do see Advocate Mkhwebane in front of us. She's making her way back to the courthouse, just taking some pictures. But just to take you through some of those applications that we've heard, the DA essentially saying, is arguing that issue of bias. They're saying that Mkhwebane's reasoning around how she was suspended, the timing of the suspension, the reasons of the suspension being around the fact that she launched an investigation into Phala Phala, those do not suffice. It's not reason enough to actually think that the presidency would suspend her on those bases. I'm going to try and speak to her. Advocate Mkhwebane, we're live on eNCA. I know you're going back to court quickly. Just a few words in terms of what you've heard so far and how you're feeling about your arguments against those that have been heard. Just quickly, Advocate, please.
You know what? We agreed, Nabo, advocate, that we will do the interviews during lunch.
During lunch.
Yeah. But then I think you've heard for yourself the DA arguing the president's case.
Yes.
So I think South Africans, they see for themselves that unfortunately I'm this person who's not supposed to be near that office. Yeah.
It feels they don't even want you to go back to office.
Definitely, yeah.
All right.
That's what the DA wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But has this taken a personal toll on you, perhaps?
Not at all.
Yes.
Not at all, because of the support which I'm receiving. I'm fine. It's just that I wanted to serve South Africans. Not at all.
All right. I will await your press briefing at lunch. All right, just a few words there, Maseko, before she goes back inside the Constitutional Court. We are going to resume with proceedings in about 3 minutes, so if you will allow us to also go back inside. But in essence, as you've heard from her, because I found that quite interesting, that the advocate representing the DA, that is Stephen Butlander, was actually telling the court that they are not here to argue on behalf of the president, but in terms of their application and their heads of argument, they're saying that the court should actually reverse that decision by the Western Cape High Court to deem the suspension of Mkhwebane as invalid and setting it aside. They are here with the presidency with those arguments. We are yet to hear from Advocate Dali Mpofu. So if you will allow us, we will try to make our way back inside the ConCourt to continue with the hearing.